Hi, my name's Heather Skye, owner of Rebelution Yoga, and today I want to talk a little bit about the impact of holding stress and emotional tension in the body. We're going to focus a little bit on the face and neck today. So most importantly, we want to start in an easy upright seated position. I'm sitting on a block here. So often when we sit flat on the floor, the pattern tendency is going to be for the back to sort of round, shoulders to roll forward, and then it requires a lot of effort to try to sit upright. So one of my favorite easy tricks is to just sit on a block in your traditional cross-legged position. And what giving your seat that little lift does is make it easier to find an upright spine, lifting all the way through the crown of the head, but finding that place between the effort and the ease. And it allows the hips to relax so they're not having to contract and work so hard to hold the knees up. So from here, finding that length through the spine, you want to allow the ears to rest right over the shoulders, the chin to be perpendicular so you have some space between the chin and the chest. And once you find that, we're going to start by just taking 3 breaths. The reason for that being, when we hold tension in the face, particularly the jaw, that has an impact on the entire body and the layers of the body. So as we inhale to fill the body with breath, I want you to exhale and try to really start releasing that tension in the jaw, so it's a very easy and soft release. We'll take 3 of those together. Now that we're a little softer, a little more settled in the body, I want you to tune into your posture pattern, if you will. So a very common tendency because of our lifestyle these days, always on phones, tablets, computers, we tend to be very short in the pec muscle, causing the shoulder to round forward, the muscles in the back to be a little weak and elongated. So start by broadening out through the collarbones, adding that to the extension of the spine so that you're really upright all the way through the top of the spine, the top of the head. And we're going to do some simple neck exercises. So one common misconception is that to find relief in the neck, we need to use some sort of force, and we really don't want to do that. So from this upright position, start by just dropping the chin toward the chest until you can feel that length at the back of the neck, and start by just holding here. Take a couple breaths, tucking the chin enough that you're getting that sensation in the back of the neck. And then you're going to slowly start to roll one ear toward the shoulder. And you'll feel the tension in the opposite side of the neck. So as you come up to that tension, take a moment to pause, breathe, soften. And then continue your movement until eventually the ear comes all the way over the shoulder and you can feel those tension lines in the side and back of the neck. Hold there, take a few breaths, As you continue to soften, be aware if the opposing shoulder wants to lift, try to keep it relaxed and broad. And then you're just going to start to rotate the nose up toward the opposing corner. And at a certain point, there will be a little force in that rotation, and you'll feel the other sides of the neck start to pull in. Find your edge there and just breathe. And then you'll gently unwind yourself. Chin back to chest, spine long, tucking in until you find that sensation in the back of the neck. And take it over to the other side. Again, as you start to move the ear toward the shoulder, be aware of any lifting on this opposing side, any tension in the neck that you might need to pause and breathe through. Really allowing yourself to feel your way through it rather than rushing or putting yourself on any sort of timeline. Pausing and breathing wherever you need to. And eventually turning the face up to find that rotation. Finding wherever your edge is, exerting just a little extra effort at the end and then softening in. And then dropping the chin back to the chest. You might roll the head of the shoulders back, come back upright. If you have the desire to rotate the entire neck, I like to imagine I have like an orange or a baseball at the base of the neck. So when I'm finding that rotation, I'm not just dropping the neck back and lifting the shoulders, but I'm continuing to extend the spine as I roll over that imaginary ball, extending the front of the throat, continuing that mindfulness in my actions. You can take half circles or rotate all the way around. Again, no need for added force or effort. And then you might close the practice with 3 breaths again, noticing any differences as you exhale. If you're able to feel that softness in your face, your neck, your body. Thanks so much for following along with me today. Remember to be well, be woke, be revolutionary. And you can find more tips and tutorials at www.rebelutionyoga.com.